I was very lucky to go to an arts high school, and they had a great sort of institution on Fridays where they would invite instrumentalists or vocalists to play in the lobby. So we got to miss first and second period, and we got to miss it playing music in the lobby, you know, while all our friends walk into school. And one of those Fridays, I played with a few friends of mine, and we didn't really have time to rehearse very thoroughly. So we played a few tunes that we all knew, but we spent a lot of the time just improvising. Not so much just making noise, but trying to construct these songs out of nothing. Towards the end of one of these improvisations, I used to record them on my little Zoom recorder, and then I would put them in my iTunes and listen to that instead of other music. But at the end of one of these improvisations, my friend who plays trombone started playing this like very repetitive thing. It ended up being the melody in Hydraulics, but it was so simple, but it had this vibe that it just like sort of, we were all out in space and he started playing this thing and it all just like came together. The year after that, I was working with a few members of the theater department who were putting together a production of a show called Love's Fire, which is a reimagination of maybe like a good dozen Shakespeare sonnets rewritten into modern language by poets and playwrights. And I was asked to write some accompanying music for a piece called Hydraulics Fat Like Me. So I thought for a long time, I was trying to like write new things for it, and I didn't really know too much about writing music. And I went through all of the material that I had. And I came across, again, this improvisation, and I thought to myself, this would be a perfect centerpiece for whatever I end up writing. So I ended up writing this long, sort of overly involved piece that was harder than it needed to be. And as much as I liked it, I was thinking to myself, I would never be able to play this with a band. So I clipped it down to the first 16 bars of it. We play it with the trio, and we've been playing it with the duo for a little bit. It's something that we've workshopped every time. I had been playing it in other groups by just starting out with an open drum solo, and I didn't really like that. I just thought that people might not want to hear, you know, a 2-3 minute drum solo at the beginning of a song. So I said to Mike, just play the melody by yourself, and play it. You like just run through the melody once, and then I'll come in and figure it out from there. I've definitely wondered about my music if it comes off like it's not written by someone who's playing a melodic instrument. I wouldn't say that I'm worried about it or concerned, because even if it sounds exactly like, if someone could be like, oh, a drummer definitely wrote that, it's just a different perspective on melody and harmony and rhythm.